Hey Clouded, hey Noah, hey Adrian. Good morning, everybody. Hey Rubber, how are you all? Yeah, I'm doing good. I just woke up like 5 minutes ago. Have to do my tournaments. I think we have 50 minutes to go until the tournament, right? And then, hopefully we get an easy bracket. And then I think we should do a tier 19 dissonant run. I managed to do the attack one yesterday. So I think I can do the defense one. It should be fine. We've got the attack for it now. And maybe that would help with the maybe I'll try the ultimate weapon one, see how far we get. I don't think I can complete it. Cloud, what did I dream of? I don't remember, man. I closed my eyes and then I opened them and it was morning. But man, the coins in tier 18 are really good. Let's put in the landmine stun. Right, let's surrender this run. Go for the start setting up for the tournament. So let's respec this one. Yeah. Tony. Noah said, I just finished all the utility dissonant runs that I could do. Nice. Nice, Noah. Clouded dreamed of a buff to EHP. EHP is in a good spot, Clouded. It's in a very good spot. At least for me, and my EHP is not the best, it's, in fact, I would say it's very weak for where I'm at in this game. But I'm doing fine with EHP. %98 defense is easy to obtain. The stone investment is not high. There's a lot of lab investment, but comparatively to damage, it's not difficult. And I don't think they want the game to be such that your health bar is always full as EHP. Just as how when we are glass cannon, or when we are playing some sort of low health build, our energy shields at some point are going to be eaten up, and then we'll have to constantly manage them being not at full charge. I don't think the game wants our wall fortification to always be at full charge as well. What are the battle conditions for today? Let's check that out first. So Defy, enemy attack speed, plasma cannon, tank ultimate, range ultimate. Oh, there is no... Ooh. What? We don't have fast ultimate today? Okay. Okay. We might do a bit better than usual today, I guess. We can go with damage. Yeah, this kind of damage I think would be good. We go with the Harmony Conductor for the miss. And the Dimension Core. there's the stun decays and stuff, so I hope they made it such that infinite runs are not going to be a thing. That would be bad. Hey Nu, how are you? I need more fruit. Yeah, Clouded, I'm not a morning person, Noah, good luck with your interview. Oh, Flo, hello, how are you? It's been a while, man. Rubber says, my EHP is terrible, but Flamebot plus BotBot is doing some heavy lifting in this disco runs. Yes. Clouded, yes, I think so. So let me pull up the stats for my attack dissonant run. This I think was pretty cool. So if we look at my Flamebot, the total damage mitigated is larger than my defense percent. So it's larger than 98% defense reduction. It's probably good. And for that I had a completely decked out BotBot. So my BotBot plus is maxed and the bonus is maxed. So yeah, I think it works. It's pretty good. I believe it's because they fixed the issue with permanent stuns. Okay. So should I go for like a stun heavy build? There's attack speed. There is attack speed, so I need to... I guess I should use Space Displacer and Orbital Augment. Yeah? Should I use Space Displacer and Orbital Augment? That would be better, right? I should not have left this as a last minute run, so I can test out some strategies, huh? Rays come in. So yeah, that's the thing, right, Clouded? Are we able to... So if we get stuns out, from landmine stuns and Space Displacer in a landmine stuns and stuff, I think we would be able to, I guess, survive. The question is whether or not I want to go for... Should we just try EHP? Since I've got second wind mastery now, right? Should we do an EHP build? No, I can't get 98% damage reduction. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm overthinking this, right? We have some damage. Let's go for damage, and then we see how from here. So let's go with the S mod with Astral Deliverance. We're going for a bounce shot heavy build. I think we don't go with the... Yeah, we go with the Singularity Harnessed. And the reason I'm going for Singularity Harness is because I want extra damage. So I kill the rays faster. I think that is going to be a better strategy. No. Wait, we have a lot of attack speed, so okay. We go with this. We go with some sort of bounce webbing stuff. I would need to use, instead of Orbital Augment, I'm going to use Space Displacer. Yeah, this would be the setup that I'm using. Okay. So for this, we are now going to respec my utility tab, and I'm going to ban a couple of things, or lock a couple of things. We're going to try a little bit hard today. Bounce shots, we get all of the bounce shot stuff. This thing is cheap, okay. Next up. Okay, we are going to devil our knockback force, and I want to lock my knockback force, so let's I guess we lock our knockback force, and we are going to manually increase our knockback force during the run. Shockwave size, we play around with it as well, so there's a bit more to micromanage today. Okay, let's get everything here. For the damage tab, I think we can go 4x on all of this. Go box this. Got this, okay. We got the ELS. I think we go 3.0 over here. And we try to go for at least 2.2 on the op size. Let's get caught up with the chat. Random, hello, how are you? What level chrono loop do I have? I'm at CF10. Flo, good luck on getting your first keys, man. I realized I need to push my tier 17 further than 300 waves because intro sprint stopped in tournament. Yeah, it's good to progress that way. Okay, we get a bit more health regen. I think 3.3 is enough for where I'm at. I don't think I will survive long enough for me to worry about not having health regen from the overcharge and stuff. We have, yeah, let's get a bit more cash bonus for extra damage. Oh, this is cheap to get 4.0 on cash, but I do think it would be better for more damage itself, right? Okay, we've got this. And then, yeah, another 10 in the op size wouldn't hurt. I guess 10 more over here wouldn't hurt as well. I guess we can get a bit more recovery package. I guess we just get some damage here. Alright, so this is my setup. Pretty decked out in terms of the overall enhancements. I'm going to devil my knockback force and shockwave size. I think we end up with something like 10 levels in our knockback force, so we focus on doing some sort of bounce web, get a lot of bounce shots out on the enemies. For that, I'm going to be using Astro Deliverance. It's rolled with multi-shot and bounce shot, so I hopefully get a lot more damage out. And yeah, very standard damage setup. Okay, so tournament setup. If I had to take out a card, I am going to take out, yeah, let's take out health regen for now. We need the range later on. Okay, and I think we are almost done. So fetch, summon, I take it out. We put in sculpt, we put in ally, I guess. Doesn't make a difference. And for my bots, we go with this. No. Okay, I need to respec my tournament bots. So definitely import is needed. The thing is now with the flame bot, I have to make a choice, right? If I go for the damage reduction on my flame bot, then I have to make my bot weaker. But I'm going to deck out my M bot because I'm using Pulsar Harvester. So I think the extra bullets that we get is going to proc very nicely with Harmony Conduct. No, with the Pulsar Harvester. Let's say we go for 71 meter range. Okay, so we deck out this thing. Let's get this. Okay, let's sort out the cooldown and the range first. I might not have enough for 100% uptime, but that's okay. So yeah, let's keep this around, let's say 75 meters for the bot ranges. Same thing with this. We get the cooldown down. We bring it to about 75 meters. Damage reduction, we get it a bit heavier. Okay, I've got 9,000 left. So for this, I'm going to alternate between these two. Yeah, let's get the bonus. Okay, so we are going to have a lot of shots, a lot of bullets going out, which should help proc Pulsar Harvester a lot. Joe Dog, hello, how are you? Good morning. I haven't done the run yet. Rubber M-Bot seems really strong. It probably is. It probably is, but I really haven't been studying the stats enough to make any good comments about it. But from this we should be able to see how it actually works out. So without further ado, I think we are all set up. My bots are my chips are set up, my bots are set up, tournament setup. We'll slot in the range cut when I get into the run. Okay, this is done. My shockwave size is, yeah, I don't think I need too much shockwave size. Okay, and let's get started with the tournament. So hopefully we get a good bracket today. It's been a while since I've gotten first place. We don't need to worry about our ELS. So now we slot in the range cut. Take this. Remove the damage mitigation. Now I'm going to try to use something like 50 meter range. So what I want is for my inner landmines to be slightly on the inside of my range line. So something like this I think would be good for the range ultimate. So when range enemies come in a little bit, they get stunned, they trigger my inner landmines, But I don't want my inner landmines to just continuously stun enemies too far out. Yeah, I think this is a decent size. We are now going to get my shockwave size to be. I need to lower the game speed for this and see where my shockwave size actually goes to. I can't see it. I still can't see my shockwave. Okay, so my shockwave is going all the way to my orbs. At some point I'm going to use my shockwaves to push them out. But because I'm going to have a lot of stuns, I'm not going to let my shockwave push all the way out. I think it would cause too much problems in that case. And then we get about 10 into knockback force. And let's see how this setup goes. Casey, I'm not going to snipe you, don't worry. Actually, AFK, hello, how are you? Maxwell, good morning. 2147 for 4th place for you today. Nice. It's pretty dope. $21.47 4th place. Sounds right, Maxwell. So there is no fast ultimate today, which, you know, typically in my previous few brackets, if you're about 1900-ish, which is where I'm expecting you without fast ultimate, with fast ultimate, you would be in about like 4th place. It's very tough nowadays, the brackets. Okay, so we have decent flamebot coverage, good enough for the overcharge enemies. It's going to be a while before overcharge is a problem. I should probably turn on my Poison Swamp and CF+. We have Poison Swamp stun on as well. Okay. Now we check the bracket at 1800. Hopefully it's a good bracket. After we're done with this, I want to do the defense dissonant run for tier 19. I think I can complete it. And if we do, then maybe I can start farming tier 19. That would be nice. Because tier 18 it's very sad. Like I don't like stopping my runs, but you know, I stopped this run. Yesterday I stopped this run as well. You know, I'm just not dying fast enough. It would be good to get to a higher tier. You know what, I feel like I'm going to regret this, but if I don't do it, I would also regret it. What I'm thinking is I should just go for 98 meter range and use... Wait, no, because there's no fast ultimate today. My bosses are not going to be a problem at all. Should I have just used orbital augment instead? Should I? No. Let's just use this. I think this is fine. Because later on what's going to happen is that the whole screen is just going to be filled with ranged enemies and tank enemies. And as long as I'm getting a good amount of stuns on them, my wall should be up. But the whole point is to just use Pulsar Harvester's damage reduction to to try to deal with them a little bit better. I might have to increase my shockwave size a little bit, but I don't want my knockback force to be too high, because if I get it max, then what's going to happen to the ranged enemies is they're just going to keep getting fired out, and I don't get enough bounce shots out. Actually says, looks like I'm getting second in Bonzo's bracket with 1813. First is 2246. Nice. Rob, yes, so I did my tier 19 dissonant run. I completed it. Second win mastery was necessary. At some point, so with second win mastery, I was sitting at 1.45 big Q on my wall health, because I didn't do the defense one yet. So 1.45 quintillion wall health. My health regen was around 7, so it was 6.98 quadrillion per second. My wall actually broke around wave 4700. Then I popped demon mode. So I think what happens is, if your poison swarm comes up and there's a whole bunch of scatters, so if let's say my poison swarms are here and a scatter comes in from here, when the scatter breaks, its babies are going to hit my wall, but they don't have the harmony conductor debuff on them, so all of them hit me and we get a sizable chunk in my wall health. If like 2 or 3 scatters come in at the same time and they are not covered with your poison swarm, they all do quite a bursty damage to your wall, and your wall can actually go down from there. I don't think I'm going to use orbital augment. I think I'm just going to, with this build I should be able to get to about 2500 or so. It should be enough for a decent tournament performance. But I don't want to spend like thousands of waves in tournament today, no. Actually says 2000 waves will become normal and they'll make tournaments harder again, or at Mythic League. So it depends on where you are at, actually. So where I'm at, 2000 waves is not taking very long. It's like a 45-minute tournament run. As long as tournaments don't take 2 hours, more than 2 hours, I'm happy. So for me, that would be, as long as we don't get to like 3000-ish waves, I'm okay with it. And chances are we wouldn't be at that area for a long time. The moment you cross 1500 waves, the decay starts kicking in, and enemy health increases exponentially. Your health and your attack is going to decrease exponentially. So at some point, enemies are going to be very difficult. With that being said, I don't think I can get 2500. I just realized that there's that attack decay today. So let's call it, let's say 2300 waves. That seems reasonable. Yeah, I should be able to get it. For me, I think where I'm lacking is in my echoes. I didn't really gem rush this, so I've been gem rushing bot duration. I gem rushed my second win mastery. Once this is done, it's going to have to be defense %, health regen, or wall regen. I would need this 3 for the higher tiers. I was going to say good Hey Rob, when I was on Discord yesterday, And when I got to wave 4995 in the tier 19 dissonant run, I had to redeem myself when I opened the cards tab, and I scrolled around a little bit for like 3 waves. Also, they will add something for coins, probably Workshop Plus. Yeah, probably. Did they exponentially increase the power with the... Andre, I think with every version that we get, everyone experiences a huge power spike. I'm not sure if it's exponential this time round. It probably is. But they gave us basically like a 8x multiplier at the end of the day. I don't think that translates into 8x more waves, but we certainly get a lot more damage. Yeah, well, I guess we'll just have to see how it goes. But I'm thinking M-Bot is going to be really good at some point, because every bullet is going to count as 11 hits, 12 hits. And we have that on what, 95% uptime? That's pretty insane. I think later on we're gonna see like very high level skips from M-Bot on the bosses. And to be fair, when I'm doing the defense dissonant run after this, I don't see a reason why I would fail, because it's essentially just glass cannon, right? I should have a bit more confidence in my damage compared to my EHP. So I'm fairly confident we complete it. But we don't exactly need the extra health for the ultimate weapon damage one. The difficulty for the ultimate weapon damage section is that we need the 98% defense very early on, and I don't have that. My defense is going to be like in the 80s region. So by the time I get to wave 300 or something, I'm taking a bit too much damage from the enemies on screen. But we can try. If I can get it to even like 500, 1000, that might be what I need to do the utility dissonant run in tier 19 to get a coin multiplier higher than tier 18. So I should definitely try that out, and if it works, then I get to farm tier 19. Even if I don't get to, like, 10,000 waves or something, we have more module shards. I guess the coins would be very similar to tier 18. That would be pretty nice for just making good progress on my overnight runs. don't know. I should probably put a poll for this. Start a poll. Defense or ultimate weapon. Tier 19. Yeah, I'll start the poll for this. Which one should we attempt after this? Defense, I think we should be able to complete it. Ultimate weapon one, I don't think we will complete it, but we will get some slight damage buff. Master, hello, how are you? I want to see ultimate weapons with like a 1000 times jump in wave damage compared to tier 18. Okay, yeah, we can do that. Seems like most people are saying ultimate weapon anyway. Okay, almost at 1800. Can't wait for this tournament run to be over. To be fair, I like the dissonant runs more than the tournament runs. Rob, am I planning to do ultimate weapons with health or damage? It's going to be very similar to my tier 18 build. I don't think I would change much. Maybe the bot section, I might change it a little bit. No, actually, I don't need to do it. So for ultimate weapons, I don't think bot plus. Can someone confirm this for me? Where is it? Bots are here. Ooh, what's this? Ooh, crit chance, nice. Okay, can someone confirm this for me? Does bot plus affect Flamebot's damage reduction, or is it just the bonus? Bot plus boosts the other bots pluses. Oh, I see. So bot plus only affects and a bot's bot plus only affects bot plus. It doesn't affect the base. Is that how it works? Yeah, we can see my damage getting reduced now. We just lost our wall. That's not very good. Not even past intro sprint yet. Oh yes, target priority range should be up top. Let's go range closest. Let's check out this boss. Look at that, the boss was so far from our wall and we got 32 level skips on the boss. Like, okay, that boss just died there, right? 27 level reductions on that boss. It's not even in my attack range, but I guess M-Bot Plus doing a lot of work. Base bot is for base boost. Bot plus is for bot plus. I see. Okay. Oh, that means that for my farming run, I should not have gone heavy into bot plus. I should have gone more into go bot plus. Is that the latest tech for nowadays? But I lost all my... Oh, this is not good. We might... My build sucks, guys. I spent so much time thinking, but we're not even going to get to 2100. Oh my goodness. Let's check out the bracket. Hopefully we have an easy one. Okay. Mali might be a bit of a problem for us. Okay, so this is scary. I've got 9 minutes to go. Should I risk it? Or should I just swap out my modules, go for the standard tournament setup that I'm doing, don't overthink things, and then redo the tournament run to secure first place? What do you guys think? We have a good shot of getting first place today, but if I die at this stage, we are not getting first place. This guy is going to beat me. I think this guy would get like 2300 with 2200 thereabouts if he's been focusing on ultimate weapon and attack. This is very tricky. Okay, with this, let's think about this. What can I do a little bit better? Let's go 1.6 on shockwave size. We still continue with Devil on the shockwave size, on the knockback force. So the range enemies, they are not getting pushed too drastically. So I think it's okay. Wow, look at my damage. It's dropped to like 3Q now. It's more than 50% damage reduced. I'm actually quite worried. Oh no. Did I mess up? You know, we've got 5 minutes left to go before the tournament ends, entry ends. If I don't quit now, I might not get another chance. Now, you know what? Let's have a little bit of faith. All I'm missing is what? Orbital Augment? But we have pretty developed bots, right? And we have a lot of stuns. So I think we are good. Let's just have a little bit of faith. if I could make it to 1813, I'm sure you could get 2200 plus. Yeah, I'm not sure about that actually, you know. The problem, it seems to me, is whether or not I would be able to survive. We do have the decays happening at this stage. So I'm just worried that at some point, because of my low range, the lack of percent damage from orbital augment might kick me. That being said, we do have quite a good amount of stuns, and I guess Defy and Orbs are going to get me quite a few inner landmines. At least we don't have to worry about fast ultimate, hey? Okay, so there, a tank just took out my wall. Maybe Fortress Mastery is good. But okay, my target priority is range at the top. So if I do take any damage, it's because ranged enemies are getting pushed into tank enemies. I can't knock them back. Yeah, okay, so the stuns look very good at this stage. The tanks are getting quite a fair bit of stuns going off. Overcharge is actually, you know, I can actually see the damage from the overcharge at this stage. But we did have quite a lot of inner landmines popping off, so, you know, looking good so far. Okay, that commander died fairly easily as well. Let's check out this boss's stats. Look at that 39 damage, 39 level reductions. I just have to believe, maybe get a clutch Defy. I don't believe in anything anymore, actually. What if I, like, you know, 4998 again? I swear it's karma. I go on Texas stream and I keep telling him 44.99 when he when he does his milestone runs. And I got 49.98. It's karma, you know. Be nice to people. Let's make something easy. In bounce shots, yeah, we complete this easily. Alright, it's too late to change anyway. Let's claim this. Claim this. From what I can see, my shockwave is good enough at this stage. Occasionally I get to push the range enemies back slightly. So I think my shockwave is actually at a range where it's tagging. Yeah, it's going to be tagging the fast, the overcharge enemies. Ness, hello, how are you? Good morning to you. I'm doing good. I just woke up not too long ago. We lost our wall there. That's fine. As long as an overcharge doesn't come along now, we should be good. Let's check out the bosses. Oh, look at that, 130 level reductions. Something overcharge hit me. Damn it, I should have paid attention to that. Didn't know it's the 12th of April. Wait, what? Oh, happy belated birthday, Ness. How old are you this year? Did I? Did I? Oh my goodness. Okay. Typos. Oh, and but in any case, happy belated birthday. 24. Wow, that's a very nice age to be at. Okay, there's a whole bunch of fast enemies on ranged enemies on screen now. I think range ultimate never stops at this stage. Okay, we just lost our second win. It was from a ranged enemy, quite sure. Now I wonder if I just let the tank enemies... So for some reason the ranged enemies were on my screen. So I guess I need more knockback force for that. Let's put in another 10 into knockback force. It's a bit too late now to be doing that. Alright, Master, thanks for that, yeah. So range ultimate's always on. They don't get pulled by my black hole. That's good to know. But I do need to find a better way to push them out. Would maxing out my shockwave be useful? I'm at the age where I should be buying a house at 24. It's hard to afford a house at 24 now, man. It's very expensive houses. Now, shockwave pushes back range enemies but not tank enemies. So if I deck out my shockwave size, I get to push all the range enemies away, and hopefully just Poison Swamp is able to handle them, and all I need to do is bounce shots off the tank enemies. So let's do that. We max out our shockwave size. Yeah, we use Tank Ultimate and Black Holes to get the bounce shots we need to kill the ranged enemies, but we use a max shockwave size to push the ranged enemies away. Oh no, no bounce shots on the overcharge. Okay, we got it, we got it. Maybe not buy, but start saving, getting a job. Yeah, I mean, that's a good age to start doing that. But man, it's a 2x coin pack. 2x coin pack. So get the 2x coin pack. Makes your runs a lot better. And it's a couple of dollars. I mean, all things considered, this is actually looking pretty decent. How did I get so much damage? Was there a Defy? Where is Defy? No, 0 Defys. Why is my damage at 8Q? There's demon mode. Yes, okay. Man, I should stop opening the menus, huh? My wall just broke. I guess I never learned. So to be fair, the Space Displacer is doing very good work for me. Oh, the overcharge is here. I think if I check damage multiplier by burst, it doesn't lag. By numbers, it doesn't lag. On the attack tab. Like this thing? Yeah, I don't know. Well, anyway, I think we can get to 2200. That seems reasonable. Wouldn't be the best run, but not terrible either. 2200 should put us in quite a decent spot. Let's check out the damage reduction on this boss. 30 damage reduction. Oh, sorry, 30 level skips. So it seems like, I should probably stop the poll now. It seems like most people want to see the Ultimate Weapon Dissonant run. Okay, so we do the Ultimate Weapon Dissonant run after this. It's not going to be like 5,000 waves. Should I nuke this? Oh well. I think nuke is going to pop here. No, nuke didn't pop, but we got a Defy, so that's good. Now, I do hope I have enough reroll dice for the Ultimate Weapon Dissonant run. I would probably have to reroll my OA a little bit. Clutch Defy, yeah. We got a bit lucky there. I need like 10 more of this. We get to wave 2000. I think we're in a good spot then. But you know what? I'm really liking the max shockwave size with range ultimate. So the reason is that we have all the tank enemies and all the regular enemies to do our bounce shots on. Keeping the range enemies far and letting them continuously get stunned by poison swamp and stuff seems to make me feel a lot safer. Rubber says, do I think rolling regen on my S mod for Disso runs is worthwhile if I have to roll it back later? Yes, it's worth it. So I actually have health regen rolled on my orbital augment at this stage. Kind of needed for the higher tiers. But the thing is, Rubber, when we get to the higher tiers, the actual substat doesn't really matter too much for farming, so we should just roll whatever we need for the dissonant run, and eventually when we complete all our dissonant runs, we can then think about which substats we want, you know. Like maybe if you're going for more of a damage build, you probably want double ancestral shockwave frequencies. But the second ancestral shockwave frequency is only going to benefit you for like a 1 second shockwave duration. So it's really about min-maxing at that stage. This overcharge looks like it's gonna take out my whole wall. Oh, we got it. Okay, good. Yeah, so if it's just for the min-maxing portion, I would, at least the way I'm approaching this is, let's just try to enable the highest tier of farming first, and then we focus on the min-maxing later. Whether or not my current farming method is the most optimal or whatever, I think it's not too important at this stage. Should I nuke this commander? Oh well, anyway, nuke popped. So about there, right? We get to about 2200 waves. Mixwell, if you're still here, you know, you'll notice that our wave count is very similar now. the overheat that's bringing the waves closer, so each wave past a certain point is worth more than a wave. Yeah, so the overheat mechanic is basically a how should I put that? Like a catch-up mechanic. They have done a lot to bring earlier game players up this version. Oh, there we go, we died. 2215. Okay, let's check out the stats. I'm interested. Okay, we got killed by range, that's expected. Is there a way to see the projectiles? So we did pretty decent on our projectiles. Chain lightning should be pretty insane today. Yeah, like my chain lightning is doing more damage than my ops. I'm pretty sure this is because of the MBot Plus. Defense, we don't have to worry about this. Projectile count, look at that, 2.48 million projectiles. It would be nice if they told us how much was done by MBot Plus, huh? Yeah. Yeah. Enemy killed with effect active, 28,000. So about 50% of enemies had MBot Plus on them. Okay. Nice. Alright, let's focus on the nicer stuff. Alright, Mali is at 200 waves less than me. Maybe we are safe. Let's see. Actually said, told you get 2200 plus waves. Nice. Yeah. Good prediction. I do better with tank ultimate since have more laps in that, since it's permanent. Yeah, so I have gotten my tank enemy health lap maxed. Rob, what? Am I behind Tex? Wow, Tex caught up. Nice. Man. Now you're making me feel competitive. Let's see. What would be a good stat for this? We go with more health regen. Yeah. We go with more health regen. I don't need anything else here. Yeah, the damage stats are fine. Okay, so now we are going for the ultimate weapon dissonant run. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put, let's use Pulsar Harvester. Pulsar Harvester with a higher attack speed is going to give us a lot of level skips, which should help with the damage mitigation. This setup here is fine. This setup here, yeah, it's fine. We go with the orbital augment for the percentage damage. And then we go with magnetic hook. Now, you might be wondering why I'm not using space displacer, and mainly it's because my space displacer does not have defense percent and health regen. My orbital augment has them, but I don't have this at ancestral, so I would need to reroll this for an ancestral defense percent. Hopefully we get it. 12 million reroll dice for one substat doesn't seem very likely. But it's defense tab, so who knows? Oh, sorry, it's the armor tab. We don't have as many substats as core, so maybe it's doable. Armor still sucks to roll. Oh, don't say that, Master. You're making me feel worried. Oh, nice, we got it. Alright. New. Yeah, okay, so we got an extra 1% of defense percent. That's good. I have some reroll dice. Should I roll my Space Displacer? I mean, the Space Displacer would be useful. Now, let's say I rolled my Space Displacer. That would mean that I would have to take out Defy. And one of the landmine stuff. Or I could take out these two substats. If Space Displacer is a S mod, I think the landmine chance wouldn't really matter too much. But because I use Space Displacer in tournaments, having the 5% Death Defy would be nice. Well, let's see how we go with this setup first. Right, so I would use this. Are substat bands worth getting? Yeah, I mean, they help, definitely. Okay, now we go to the bot section. Let's respec the bots, and we are going to pull out medals from bot plus and put them into mbot. I think that would be the way to go. Okay, so we get max cooldown reduction. Let's again bring this. Okay, let's say 91 meters here. We go for a decked out flame bot and bot. Yeah, okay, so 85 meters. We go for the range first. Okay, so about 85 meters coverage, I think good enough. We go for the duration. And then we get the echoing shot. Yeah, okay. I can get one more click into this. I guess we go with Flamebot. Yeah. Okay, so I'm not focused on the damage bonus from mbot. It's just for the echoing shot for the level skips. And yeah, I mean, we can get 2 clicks into this. Okay, let's try the tier 19 ultimate weapon dissonant run then. Now for the substats, we take out range first. I put in health regen. We go with minimum range. Do I go with minimum range? Let me think. I think we take out Fortress Mastery. We don't need Fortress Mastery. And we go with max range. That might be safer. Okay, well, let's try it out. One final check. 30 meters. Shockwave size is locked. This is locked. Okay. Yeah. Alright, let's try the ultimate weapon. Dissonant run. We see how far we go. Currently, my maximum wave is 487. So if I can get to 1,000, I think that would be good. Okay, let's start this. We adjust our ops in. We put in the range cut. We deck out the range. Yeah, oops. We max out the range. We go 2.65 on the shockwave size. So we have a fair bit of damage. Oh, damn it. Exit battle, exit. I'm sorry, I forgot to change my bends. So we need this, we need our EHP related stuff. I guess we can take this out. Now the two substats that I don't want would be... You know what, this is actually a good one to ban. We don't want this one. I can manually not select this perk, so I don't have to adjust stuff later on. I think we take out this too as well. And we should have one substat remainder. Let's just ban smart missiles. Am I using project funding? No, I'm not using project funding, so we ban cash. Yeah. Okay, so this would be my bans. Let's do the ultimate weapon dissonant run. Okay, oh shit. So range cut off. Let's pause the game first. We adjust the ops in. Put in the range cut. Get this maxed out. One click here. 265 on the shockwave size. All done. Okay, now we manually select our perks. We got a big flame bot, big M bot, big bot bot. Target priority, let's just put closest and then fast right on top. Bexor, good morning, how are you? Rip smart missiles? Why rip smart missiles? Well, it's ultimate weapon, so we don't have any ultimate weapons. I thought I would just throw in an ultimate weapon ban. I think the bulk of our damage is going to come from Death Ray. When the bosses get into our wall, ops would handle them. I think my op line is currently where tank ultimates would sit as well. So they should give us as good survivability as I can get at this stage. Marcus, hello, how are you? Oh, you're new here. Welcome to the stream, man. You want to introduce yourself a little bit? What's your stage of progression, etc., etc.? Okay, now it really depends on whether or not I can get the perks that I need at this stage. So we go with the perk wave reduction first. From memory, when we get to wave 300 or something, my wall is going to start taking a beating. So we hope that we get good perk luck early on. Marcus, you're playing for a month now on tier 12. As John said, and hello John, by the way, how are you? Doing better than me already. Yeah, it took me way more than a month to get to tier 12, man. Doing tier 4 dissonant runs while watching me. Oh, nice. How difficult is it for you at tier 4 at this stage? Okay, we get the game speed. How are you, John? My peak coin per hour now, John, is 31 Q per hour. Am I finally caught up with you? I got 31. I don't think I would have caught up yet, but that's probably because my tier 18 utility dissonant run, I didn't get it to 5,000. It's 4.8, I think. It's difficult, but I'm getting 8,000 waves on tier 1, so I'm trying to move up a bit. Should I just go tier 2 dissonant? Oh shit, I just lost my wall. That's not good. Oh, okay, we've got defense percent. We've got some defense percent. Now this is a race. This is a race. I need to make sure that I get enough defense percent, and as you can see, my health is still taking a big chunk. Okay, we got the enemy damage reduction. Okay, that's good. Oh shit, I just lost my wall again. Okay, so demon mode is popped. We are going to have to go for a very slow run from here. Now, what's my defense percent? 92%. So this is very problematic. 92% defense reduction, damage reduction, and we can't, our wall cannot survive. Even with this level of health regen. It's not the best at this stage, but the damage is just ridiculous, huh? Okay, so my wall is broken again. We died. Okay, so we got to wave 500. Master says, maybe Fortress Plus, so I can regen during demon mode. Already. Okay, so we just died there. Honestly, there's nothing much that I could have done. Fortress Plus wouldn't have helped. Shouldn't I ban all the blues to get perk wave requirement earlier? Nah, so yeah, I got two stacks of the perk wave reduction, but the problem is I was at 92% damage reduction and I didn't have enough to survive. So what other form of damage mitigation can I get? There's no way that I could use bullets to solve my problem there. The alternative is that we do not go for Pulsar Harvester. Instead, we go for project funding. Let me try to reroll my Space Displacer. We go for defense and health regen. I keep the landmine chance, I reduce the thorn damage. So if I go for the Space Displacer, we don't use the Orbital Augment. Let's try it, you know. We have the reroll dice anyway. You are very right, Master. I should have taken Ultimate Weapon Crit Mastery out. That's a good point. Baxter says, do I have a benchmark? If I can farm tier 16 at this level, I want to try an achievement run in tier 17. I want to try to get the relic. So Baxter, if you are able to get to like wave, let's say 6,000 in tier 16, you might be able to get the achievement on tier 17, but to be safe, if you can get to tier 7,000 in tier 16, then I think tier 17 should be very doable. John, you make a even stronger point. One that is completely useless, but a very strong point. I should put in the crit coin card. You're welcome back, so yeah. I'm not sure if it would help, but you can try. No problem, here to help. I mean, the damage is ridiculous, isn't it? I think we actually need to get some of those like enemy attack reduction labs going at some point. We see if okay, we got the health regen. We need the defense percent. For now, let's put in the mythic version first. Okay, we got it. Let's take the new ones. Reroll this for the ancestral. My wall regen, I think level 19, 18, 19, something like that. Health regen is also pretty low. Marcus, you've got two... yeah, so past a certain point, reroll dice gets a lot easier to get. It's going to be a while for you, but at some point when you get enemy balance mastery and cash mastery, you get quite a lot of reroll dice. And then when you end up with the higher tiers, I think from tier 20 onwards, it's basically an infinite amount of reroll dice. In version 27, I was getting like 3.5 million a day. But it's also because this thing costs a lot to reroll at the later stage. After this, I need to check out my bracket. I hope it's not too bad. I got a horrible bracket today. Even with almost 2,200 waves, I got 4th place, almost 5th actually, because The guy is right on Mateo. What a noob, John. Get good. What a noob. 2,200 waves. Pleb. I should ban you. I should ban you from the channel, John. Oh, come on. Using all my reroll dice. For defense percent. Is 1% defense percent worth it? For all the reroll dice. You know what? Let's just use it all. I'll miss you too much. Oh yeah, John, I'll be sad to see you go. sorry, wait, let me try to hold in my laughter. Yeah, John, it would be a very sad day for all of us. Oh, what the hell, man? I'm not getting anything. Okay, maybe I should be nice. Don't go, John. Don't go. That doesn't help at all, man. Being nice to you has absolutely no benefit to me. Now the problem is, if this doesn't work, then I need to go for I guess I would have to go for more damage. But then I just spent like 12 million reroll dice. And I wouldn't have enough for the shockwave substat. But yeah, that's fine. I think we try another run with Space Displacer and a bit more optimization on our cards. And then if it still doesn't work, you know, we are not doing it. We are not going to be able to get anywhere with it. Nez, you just got blinded by a very bright ad. Oh no, sorry. Let me pause the ads. How do I pause my ads again? There, delay ads. Yeah, we're not getting the defense percent substat. The game hates us. No, we didn't get it. Alright, let's take the previous one. Let's slot in this. Oh. No, sharp fortitude is the primary. Space displacer is the S mod. This setup is okay. Yeah. Alright. Let's do another dissonant run. Range out, ops in. Range in. Range out. And shockwave size. Okay, let's see if we're safe for tournaments. Oh, wait, is this Casey? Is this Casey? Oh my goodness. Wait, Casey, is that you? Whoops, where? Tournament, is that you? Damn. See, tier 21, 785. Already crossed 2000 waves. Super optimized. Right, I needed to take out something for... Right, ultimate weapon, ooh. Ultimate crit mastery for fortress mastery. Now we have a bit more damage now. We have a bit more control now. Hopefully this is enough to get us to the point where you know, if I get the 3 perk wave requirements and get all my defense percent and everything sorted before all of that bad stuff happens. Okay, we take this. Is there a calculator anyway for medals for bots? Not that I'm aware of. I haven't really been using any any sort of spreadsheets for a while. Actually, no, come to think of it, I hardly ever use any spreadsheet. It's just like, just play the game. My account is not optimized at all. What is the total cost for a max bot and go bot? With bot plus? No idea. So are we surviving slightly better now? It's still early on. We can't tell at this stage. This is not good. This is very bad stats. Should I just restart the run? Let's just take this first. We see how we go. Okay, my wall health is actually dropping now, so I really need the perk wave reductions and defense percent and health regen substats. Okay, perk wave, very nice. I think we take this. Yeah, let's take this. Defense percent, nice. Health regen, nice. Defense percent. Okay, we've got 98 defense percent now. Okay, next perk. Alright, we got a health regen one. Very nice. Yeah, I mean the exponential nature of damage mitigation from defense percent is so good. Okay, let's take the orbs. Naz, the game speed thing, I'm not too worried about it. It's a good perk to have, but we should get it by 1800. What matters is getting the survivability substats. As you can see, we're still taking chunks of damage at this stage. Okay, so this is crap kind of substats. Oh, crap perks. Alright, let's take the health one now. Because we have... Yeah, we have max defense percent at this stage. What I really need is the health regen substats. They need to come out. There we go. So I'll prioritize the health regen over the game speed at this stage until we get to a very safe spot, you know. Okay, even more health regen, very nice. Oh, we're still getting chunked. I'm guessing all of those misses are coming from landmine stun mastery. Okay, we got the damage reduction. Very good. Eugene, any advice on how to overcome overcharge at early 1000 waves in tournaments? All your energy shield and second wind, even though I have enough damage for those wave enemies. Yeah, so it's the annoying portion of overcharge. I guess bounce shots would help a lot. Now I should have prioritized some of the ultimate weapon perks earlier. Just to remove them from the pool, you know. It's not like they do anything, but at least it's slightly safer. His bounce shots I don't think do very much. I don't have Pulsar Harvester at the moment. So we take Orbs. Okay, Orbs is removed from the pool. I'm wondering if I should start to bump up my HP stats to tank it. Yeah, so you can use so even though you have enough damage for the common enemies, that does not necessarily mean that you would have enough damage for the overcharged enemies. Okay, we can take the game speed now. And the reason for that, Eugene, is because regular enemies, they get hit by like your Death Ray and all of that other stuff, right? But overcharge, you need your bounce shots and your Chain Lightning and Poison Swamp and all of that to deal with it. Okay, we got a new perk again. Let's take this. Oh shit, okay, we lost our second win. We have decent health regen now. Hopefully that's enough. Oh, my health is just like yo-yoing. I need the enemy damage reduction perk. Bob's tournament did alright. I'll show you in a bit once I sort my stuff over here out. Okay, so we've got more health regen. Good. Now, I think a good stopping point or a good place I'm hoping to get with this would be 1800. Okay, we got the last health regen. Very nice. 7 Q per second health regen. Wait, did I already take the damage? Oh shit, this is already with the enemy damage reduction. Wow. Wow. Casey, are we in the same bracket? You know, I'll pause the game now. So Bobs, this is how I did in tournament 22-15. Casey, is this you? I sniped you sniped my bracket, dude. Pawns. Could I make a video about hybrid, including workshop plus, modules, assist, ban, and auto pick, target priority for tournaments, perks, and lab for farming? Would really appreciate that. Okay, Pawns. So I think Spartan made a video on hybrid recently. Now, I personally think that when version 27 came along, there's no difference between hybrid and glass cannon anymore. Everyone is a hybrid player. There's no difference between an EHP player and a glass cannon player. Those terminologies, I feel like they were relevant in like version 26, but since version 27 came along, no, everyone is hybrid. So to answer your question, it's quite difficult. Let's take the health. Especially for target priority, it depends on the set of battle conditions that we get. Now, when we are talking about perks and labs for farming, it depends on whether or not you want to go with a HP related build or a damage related build. Now then you might be wondering why I said that it's not important. That there's no distinction anymore. Well, even if you are EHP, like right now, I'm basically running an EHP setup. However, I still need the damage to deal with like commanders and stuff, right? And even if we are going for glass cannon builds, we still need enough health to survive overcharge. So, you know, there's not much of a distinction in my mind. Everyone needs a bit of everything. Okay, we get the damage now. Come on, don't die, don't die, don't die. Oh my goodness, the lag. Did you guys see the lag? Oh, okay. So we died because second wind mastery was off. Okay, that's good. That's good to know. So we are surviving fine at this stage. Come on, 1800. So it would have made a lot more sense for me to do to get the 5x health boost, huh? Enemies are like going to one-shot me soon. Take health again. 600 Qs would have been a much safer amount. Yeah, let's take this. My bracket, 1400 can only lend you rank 10. Well, John had a pretty hard bracket, 2200 4th place. My dissonant runs progress. I'll show it after this run, Casey. I'm traumatized by exiting the game early now. Okay, we got more damage. Good. I think from here on out, we are just chilling all the way till we die. Oh shit, we lost our wall. Damn, we lost our wall. And thank goodness I've got Fortress Mastery, huh? Wall is rebuilding slightly faster. Why is my wall rebuilding so slowly? Do I not have the double wall substats? Oh, 328. Wait, why? Oh, I don't have... Ah, shit. Okay, I need to remove this substat for wall regen. No, wall rebuild. Ah! Oh god. Oh, not enough wall. Okay, we barely made it. Oh, my wall just broke again. Yeah, no, we were getting one shot at that stage. Our wall was taking too much damage. Okay, so we got a 2.08 X on my ultimate weapon. Yeah, okay, so I was not expecting that we didn't have enough health, but I guess that is why I need to do the dissonant run for armor at this stage. That was pretty insane, huh? Okay, so let me make a note in my spreadsheet for the dissonant runs. Now for the ultimate weapon one, I actually need to roll wall rebuild on my sharp fortitude. So wall rebuild is actually important. In addition to that, I would need the EHP So I will need the armor. Dissonant run to be done. Because what happened there at the end was that the enemy enemy damage was too much for me to tank. So we need the 5x on the defense. John, I would love to reroll that Sharp Fortitude, except that we don't have any reroll dice at this stage. That we don't have any reroll dice at this stage. I would need to reroll Shockwave frequency away. Yeah, I think that would be the play. So we get those two things. This setup was pretty decent, but I think eventually I want to get to a point where I can start the run without project funding. Yeah, alright. So let me just set up the armor run for tier 19, and then we wrap up the stream from there. Do I go with orbital augment? Yeah, orbital augment gives me more damage, so let's go for more damage. The armor one, we just need damage, right? What's the other module that I can use? Oh, negative mass projector, yes. So negative mass projector and orbital augment. And then for the cannons, we use astral deliverance and amplifying strikes. For the generators, project funding and singularity harness would work. For the cores, harmony conductor and dimension core. Yeah, okay. Tournament setup. We can we go to the defense one. So nothing is invested in the health tab here. I should probably have not put in this coin. Okay, let's respec this. We put... Yeah, I think we just deck out everything here. Nothing in the defense tab. I don't need this, but I don't exactly need the coin either. Let's just do it. Okay, get all of this. And from here, let's get 4 over here, and then we put the remainder into this. Yeah, okay. This should be enough damage. Switch this out for... let's get fetch in there. I want to switch this for... Okay, let's respec this. Let's get a decked out M-bot for this. We just go full damage. Okay. This looks pretty good actually. This is pretty decked out, huh? So yeah, John, that answers your question for how much I can get. So I've got 108,000 module shards. Sorry, 108,000 medals. This is how far along I can get. We swap out the substats. We ban the EHP stuff. The damage one. Yeah, this is just nice. Okay, so everything is done, right? Why do I feel like something is missing? Oh, right. I remember now. So we take out health regen, ultimate weapon crit goes in. We don't want enemy balance. Yeah, that seems right. Alright. Let's go. Let's pull the orbs in. Let's max this out. Oh, I don't have any shockwave. Okay, forgot about that. Negative mass projector and OA. Oh, okay, yeah. I did tier 18, 19 and 20 defense runs today to help get ready for attack and ultimate weapon runs later. And you did fine for those runs? Wait, I lost my second win already. What the... Was it overcharged? Shit, we take out this, we put in enemy balance. We go with smaller range for now. That was pretty rubbish, eh? I think the hard part would be just surviving the intro sprint with all the overcharge and stuff. I probably had like too much damage. I think I spent more time pondering if I've forgotten to change or set something or restarting runs. Yeah. High tier disco runs are very fun, Bobs, I agree. It's a challenge. So I think whatever tier you're farming, if you are able to do the disco runs up to like 2 tiers below it, you really have to start thinking about the strategy, and there's so many areas that you can squeeze out just a little bit. Okay, that overcharge didn't manage to take me out now. That's good. I think for now we switch off the Poison Swarm stun, just so that the enemies come in a little bit quicker and we are able to get more bounce shots out. Because overcharge is going to be the problem for now. And as the spawn cap increases, I think we will be safer. Okay, we lost second wind there. These overcharges are being a little bit problematic, huh? We need a bit of luck for this. Oh wow, you've done the ultimate weapon runs for tier 1 to 18. Wow. Let's get the... let's take this, remove it from the pool first. Perk wave, nice. Let's get the damage. Still get the damage. Swamp Radius would be very good. Chain lightning damage. It feels like damage is not my limiting factor for this run. Or it's not going to be the limiting factor. It's just whether or not we get unlucky with overcharge. Let's take the cash bonus. I think the extra set of inner landmines would be nice. The bounce shots would be good. The black hole duration would be great. So now we've got permanent black hole. Ranged enemies, protectors are no longer a danger to us. Wait, why don't I have permanent black hole? Oh man, I don't have permanent black hole. Shit. I forgot. I've got 4 seconds of black hole downtime. This is going to come and bite me in the ass later on, I'm sure. But, you know, we are already in the run. I'm not going to quit it now. Let's get this. Let's get the death wave. Get the cash. So it seems like enemy balance is the way to go for the armor dissonant runs. Just to survive the initial few waves. And because we do get a lot more damage, because we can funnel all our defense coins into damage, I think damage is not going to be a limiting factor for us in this run. My black hole duration not being permanent is going to be slightly problematic, I would say. Perhaps it would have been better to sync my Thunderbot. So let's pull up the bot section. Thunderbot duration, yeah, so if I had gotten this to like 50 seconds cooldown, it would be just enough Thunderbot coverage. I think we take the speed reduction. I'm quite certain that I have enough to clear this run, because I already have the attack 5x for this tier. Whether or not I complete this run is just based on luck at this stage. Like, this amount of damage, definitely enough. Spotlight bonus. Yeah, I mean, what are we at? 1000x on spotlight bonus should be enough. Bobs, did you gem rush your attack and ultimate weapon echo labs? Because if you have all the earlier tiers done, I presume that's where you're getting a lot of your damage from the echoes. Yeah, I would turn on the Poison Swarm stun later on. Right now, enemies are dying too quickly. So having the Poison Swarm stun off is going to get me more density of enemies in case overcharge comes. Scott, hello, how are you? Let's take this. Bobs, did you use max range? I think at some point I would have to put max range. Ultimate weapon and utility labs were rushed to 11 and both are now. I see. Yeah, so that's probably why you have so much more damage than I do. That's insane, those labs. Mine are like level 4. Level 3 maybe? I don't know, can't remember. Alright, let's take the health one. Yeah, we are good now. That overcharge just basically melted. I wonder what my damage is. Oh, 120 O. Yeah, good enough. Definitely good enough for tier 19. Now, do I take this perk? Let's take the bounce shots first. Since I have so many inner landmines, I think it's okay for me to take that perk. Bounce shots, yeah, okay. No max range. You stayed at 43 meters. Okay. Then yeah, I'll do that as well then. Now, do I take this perk? You know what, let's just take it, whatever. I think from here on out, I can just auto pick the perks. We have all the damage things that we need. And there are not any like game killing stats. Yeah, 2855 on Spotlight bonus is insane, man. You're gonna be farming like tier 20 really quickly, Bobs. Tier 20, tier 21. I think tier 21's farmable very quickly. I should probably focus on the ultimate weapon and attack. Echo Labs, like gem rush them a little bit. Maybe run them at 7x. I should probably change my labs. This guy's at 7x. I do have quite a bit of reroll dice, so I think we should be safe. I should be able to complete today without running out of reroll dice with one lab at 7x. But yeah, okay, so we're done with intro sprint. I think we should be safe from now on. So I think this would be a good time for us to wrap up the stream. But yeah, hopefully we do well for tournament today. We should be safe, right? Casey's in third place. Marley probably died already. So I think we're in a good position now. Alright, thank you all for joining the stream. Hopefully you all had a good tournament run. It was nice to try the ultimate weapon dissonant run on stream. I might do something similar to that next week. We shall see how my progress over this week goes. And thank you all for joining. And I'll catch you guys